Dele, of course, we saw the game today.
Yeah.
Arsenal 5, Crystal Palace nil. Did you actually see the scoreline coming today before this game?
No chance in hell. Let's be real. One winning seven. We come here today expecting a scrappy battle against a what I thought they were going to be well organised and drilled team defensively. They were anything but that, and you can see there is unrest around the club, Crystal Palace Football Club, around the supporters. And the reason why there's unrest there is because they feel that Steve Perry hasn't done enough to bring in a manager who's younger but proven. Roy Hodgson is obviously proven. He's been in the game 40, maybe 40-something odd years, maybe before I was even born. God bless him. But again, for us, we took advantage of their frailties, and it was marvellous to see us winning 5-0. Marvellous to see the players perform in front of a sellout crowd of 60,000. Yeah, that's fine. But where has this performance been in the last 7 games? And can you even envisage them performing like this in the next 10, 11, 12 league games? Because I'm still concerned. We're light in the squad depth. The bench is not exactly fixed. You brought on Martinelli. He was the only substitution that would have scored 2 Premier League goals today. Anyone else from the bench, I would not have had any faith in them scoring 1 Premier League goals, let alone 2. So there is concerns, and it will unravel come the end of May when we play the very last game.
Let's get your thoughts. Who are your best player today? Who were your outstanding
Gabriel
players
dos
today?
Santos Magalhães. I'm going to say his name again. Gabriel dos Santos Magalhães, the Brazilian centre-half from the Favelas. He's performing like he's still playing football in the cages of the favelas. I rate this guy. One of the best left centre-halves in this division right now, standing. And with William Saliba being the main guy, the Rolls Royce, you need someone who's rugged, streetwise, and be real. This guy is completely solid, and he and William Saliba complement each other so well. Another performance that caught my eye was Leandro Trossard. How well did he play?
The score was beautiful.
For me, on the left wing, and he's direct, going at the defenders. He's giving them something to think about, and that's what I want to see. You know, Gabriel Martinelli has started games, and this season he's not been the spark than he was last season. So for me, it was a good decision from Mikel Arteta to start him. And I've been critical of Mikel Arteta. His methods, tactically, when we're chasing the game, when we need to change something here, maybe bring on the substitution to change the formation. Instead of going with a 4-3-3, which you prefer, or going with a direct change for change, how about you bring on another striker, go 2 up front, 4 in the midfield, 5 in the midfield, 5 at the back. Really chase the game, really attack the opposition. If they're there to be got at, do it. West Ham were there to be got at. How about you go with 2 strikers? Yeah, I'm not saying I'm a fan of Eddie Nketiah, but you bring him on to accompany Jesus. At least you got someone in the box. Jesus is always going to be all over the pitch. Yeah. You got 5 man in the midfield. Go 3 at the back. We're chasing the game. We're 1-0 down. Fulham, poor performance. The poorest London derby we've had away from home that I can remember for a very long time, based on the fact that we score a goal and we dropped off. And we dropped off and allowed Fulham to come into the contest. And I know that we were less superior than Fulham on the day. Fulham were better than us. They won every 50-50. They won every tackle. They won every header. And if anything, they should have won it by 2 clear goals. And here today, we win by 5 clear goals. And going forward, I've just sent a message to Josh Kroenke, Edu, Richard Garlick, the three of you especially, you've got very little time left to deliver a stellar signing at this football club. I know it's January, I know it's hard, I get it, but you've put us in this situation because you didn't do your jobs properly in the summer. Deliver us a stellar signing this month, or else we're going to fall very far short and more. I need I say any more?
Of course. Next game against Nottingham Forest. You reckon Arsenal will win?
They'll be favourites, but Nuno Espirito Santo is not a silly man. He knows that Arsenal come into town, they'll play the low block, they'll have the crowd behind them, and they'll try and hit us in the counter-attack. If we perform the way we performed against West Ham and Fulham, we'll have a long 90 minutes. The back four will be facing counter-attacks, and he would definitely select the right players, the right attacking players for that game. So I do not expect us to win anywhere near 5-0 against Nottingham Forest like we did against Palace. It's not realistic. If we get the win, then it's got to be because of us, or it's because we didn't play well, but we scraped to win. And I'll be forever grateful for every Arsenal win. It's the manner of how we perform and how we win.
But do you think the mentality of the lads are back right about now for them to take this mentality to the end of the season? Do you think they have that, right mentality?
Mentality.
Yeah.
They win one game in 7, and they get rewarded to Dubai, sunny Dubai. They've got all the facilities in their training camp in this country, in London Colney. What are they doing over in Dubai? Relaxing themselves. They should be training harder for every game. And yes, that means putting in the extra hour to correct this mistakes they've made, to correct where they need to improve. So I'll tell you, the mentality of the fan base is not the best. Be happy we're top of the league by Christmas. How can I be happy to be? I want to be top of the league at the end of 38 league games. I want to see armpits in the air when that trophy's been lifted, just like that great manager over there. I don't want to be happy that we're top of the league on Christmas Day. It means absolutely diddly squats. I'm a realist. I say it how it is. I say what I see. And like I said, depth-wise in the squad, that should have been addressed in the summer. Now we find ourselves with 12 days left of the transfer window and finding it extremely difficult to sign a player. Like I said, Edu, Richard Garlick, I've forgotten his name, Josh Kroenke, they've got to somehow pull a rabbit out of a hat, or else otherwise it's a long rest of the season for us.
Yeah, but people are saying that the likes of Thomas Partey is nearly to come back.
Yeah, Thomas Partey
is nearly to come back.
Well, that's nice. That's nice that they're coming back, but that's still not enough. Thomas Partey coming back will give that midfield another level. You know, you can have him sitting in the 6 and Declan Rice having that free role to do whatever he pleases in that midfield, because he's earned it. He's earned the right to do whatever he wants in that midfield, and he's worth every single penny as I speak to you. But for me, for crying out loud, we need to get at least get a striker, and we'll worry about the rest of the areas in the summer.
Thank you so much, Dele.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, bro.
Is it Wale?
Yeah.